All right, here we go. Ah, mi México lindo y querido. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that you'd be the one to change my mind about cities? There's something you need to know about me? Es que yo soy de rancho, oiga. And I've never liked cities. In fact, I try to avoid them as much as I can. Pero México es otro pedo, güey. And there's my friend. Hey Ari, what's up? Where was I? Oh yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of cities, but Mexico is so beautiful, it made me feel like I was in a film the whole time. So basically, I came to the city to visit my friend, who I hadn't seen in a couple of years, and to meet their fiance. Look at them, they're just fucking adorable. Great people. And they took me to La Cineteca Nacional that night, where we got to watch this movie outside. It was called No Quiero Ser Polvo, and I have mixed feelings about it, so if you've seen it, let me know what you think. Also, there is nothing like coming home at the end of the night to a dance party in the corner of your street. Just because. The next day, we rode.
It's rated X. That means you're extra, extraordinary.
Everywhere you look was so green. After arriving at the Museo de Arte Moderno, we got to check out a couple of their exhibits, one of them being of this muchachito, Abraham Angel, a kid with a lot of promise and a tragic ending, but a very fascinating story. I recommend you check it out. Afterwards, we headed into the Parisian exhibit, which had a lot of colorful characters, such as this guy right here. But there were also some very cool pieces, like this one that's just all burnt wood. So there was this piece by Arnoldo Pomodoro, a piece that I had known about from back in college, and I definitely thought it was one of the highlights of this exhibit. Ari, not so much. Here we have an Umberto Baccioni. I hope I said that right.
Umberto Baccioni.
And a few other pieces that I forgot to take the name down, but that I definitely found interesting. Like this piece over here by Juan O'Gorman, who has now become one of my favorites. And I just can't believe that I got to see Las Dos Fridas in real life. Javier Marin was such a pleasant surprise, but the icing on top of the cake was about to come. Let me tell you about how El Ángel de la Independencia just so happened to be on our way back home. So here I am, trying to, get my best shot, and trying to navigate through this busy sidewalk where this quinceañera was trying to take her photos, and these guys just gave me the meanest side eye. While I only managed to record this bus and this building on the shot, at least I didn't run into anyone, so that was a win. And at the end, there she was. I mean, look at her. Isn't she lovely? Every sunset I got to experience while I was there was just as colorful as the city itself. And don't even get me started on the nightlife. The whole time, it felt like I was in a movie and I was the main character. To be honest, I have no idea how we ended up at the Señora bar over here. But seeing Paquita del Barrio is the last thing I remember. The next thing, I woke up to this. But yeah, we took a chill day, hung out, played some music. Side note, I don't play the drums, I was just fucking around. And later, I decided to go for an evening stroll to the centro by myself. And it was just as magical. I've been struggling a little bit to figure out exactly what it was about being in the centro with all these people, yet not feeling crowded or unsafe. It was really nice to see people skating, people dancing, people just living life. You go, girl! I just took a moment to be a part of it. Just be one with all this energy. All of us gathering around the watering hole and all. All of us simply enjoying and appreciating a beautiful Sunday evening in Mexico. Somehow I ended up in the Chinese district. I think that's what it's called. I'm not really sure. But yeah, definitely a microclimate inside the city because this was a completely, totally different experience from the rest. On my way out, I stumbled upon these two playing this game with a little Charmander on it. And I got so excited thinking it was going to do something like maybe evolve. Or maybe they would, bring another Pokemon out to battle. But in the end, these two just seemed to be just as confused as I was because nothing ever happened. And I got bored and left. After having some delicious tacos for dinner, it was time to head back because my bus was leaving in no time. I actually realized how late it was at this point. So yeah, that's all she wrote for this adventure. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Hi, if you don't know me, my name is C, and these are the Chronicles. No, not really. I just so happened to go to Mexico City for the very first time and got all this random footage from the trip, and I thought it'd be fun to edit it all together with some cool effects, but I just ended up with this long, boring video that had zero context. So I thought, you know what would be fun? If I could bring you along with me. So yeah, I decided to try out the voice overlay with narration, and it's pretty fun, but I have to say that it's still really weird hearing yourself talk. They say you get used to it, but we'll see. Shout out to the homies for making this trip possible and for all the nourishment that I got from hanging out. Thank you. Definitely planning on going back since Mexico City took a piece of my heart, and I would really like to explore it, not just the centro, because that's what I did. I didn't leave this little, ecosystem, but I like to explore the rest of it. So here's to going back at some point. anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope to see you on the next adventure. ¿Sale? Bye.